Hey, good morning, and welcome to Big Dave's Show and Tell. And we're not going to be able to leave these on for long because I don't think you can hear us very well with them. But we wanted to show off our masks that we got from our friend Casey Huber at DigiTech in Waynesville, Ohio. DigiStich. I'm sorry, DigiStich. Yep, I always say DigiTech. DigiStich. There you go. So she sent these to us. They're super awesome. And if you go to their website, digistitch.com, you'll be able to, I think it's digistitchembroidery.com in Waynesville there. You can get in line to get these. They make these free for frontline workers, but you got to kind of set an appointment to get them.
Yes.
But cool. we had her on a few weeks ago, and she gave them to us. So I think they're looking sharp. I think everybody is looking really good. So I like it. Stats got trying to fix his mustache to make it. There you go.
Well, cool. Can we take them off now?
Yes.
I feel a little muffled.
Yeah. We can pull them down. Ooh, look at that. I look like I've got a scarf on.
Look like you're in the 80s.
Thank you. Thank you, Casey, for that. And much to Ashley's chagrin, she did make us a one for Joe Exotic. I want to show it off here for show and tell.
That one's mine.
Carol is to blame for the virus. Joe Exotic. Look at that.
That's awesome.
You snooze, you lose, Ashley, on that.
Yep.
I drove 50 minutes to get it. It's mine.
Sorry. And by the way, it is DigiStitchEMB.com is the website. You can go sign up to get them to make you some of these. And they do them for free right now. They've got donated fabric, and they normally do a lot of sports teams and things like that for the area, high school teams and whatnot. And obviously not doing that right now. So DigiStich DigiStitchEMB, short for embroidery.com.
Yeah.
It's how you can get yours. So I like them a lot. They look good.
They look cool.
Yeah, me too. Really cool. And they got a little nose piece you can form around your nose.
Yes.
Nice.
And that helps too if you wear glasses, because your glasses always fog up. If you pinch that thing, it makes it stop. Your breath stop coming up and fogging up your glasses, which is a problem us four eyes have. So there we go. So that was my show and tell, by the way.
Right.
It's the thing I'm showing and telling. Right, I'm showing and telling Ashley that she's never getting this Joe Exotic face mask.
Wow.
All right. So who's next?
Chelsea, you going to go ahead and show and tell today? Go ahead.
This is something that I'm very proud of, and it's very cool. And when we first built our bar downstairs, this is the very first thing I bought Brad for it. And since it's the NFL draft, I'm afraid it's going to break out. I have a 6-pack of Who Day beer, never been opened.
Nice.
And that was like really the first thing that I bought for him to put in his bar to show off.
Oh.
So
we just lost Ashley, by the way. But it's
right. Nice.
Who Day.
Yep, Who Day beer. So
that'd be good. He might want to crack open one of those tonight for the draft, like you said.
Get over there, grab one.
He's had them for like 5 years. They're not getting opened.
They're probably not very good at this point. Let me bring Ashley popped off for a second. Let's bring her back in here. So there she is.
Hey.
All right. Let's let Stat go next with his show and tell item today.
All right. This is one of the hottest games in our house. We're constantly playing Life, and we have the Simpsons version.
Oh, cool.
That's
Life.
fun.
And we've been playing this nonstop, dude. It gets a little intense. And it's so funny. My daughters, if they don't get kids when they go past the area where you get kids, they're done with the game because they're like, this is so fake. I'm going to have kids one day.
Oh, my God.
Yes, they get so worked up when they go past the kids. It's funny.
We play that on the Wii a lot. There's a Wii version of it. It's fun.
Oh, it's so fun. The board is so much fun. So anyway, I was just showing off my board game.
He's showing off his life. Yeah. All right, Ashley, what do you have for us today?
Well, yesterday, if you happen to catch my What's Cooking with Ashley, I was wearing a tie-dyed t-shirt and also in my mask pic that Dave put up. I made that shirt as well as 2 other shirts.
Oh,
Cool.
wait.
Oh.
Let me make that a little bit bigger so people can see it better. Hold on. There you go.
Hold up. This one's orange. I thought it'd be good when I have a tan. It didn't turn out too great, but this one's a little better.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that one's really good.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
So that was fun.
And
And I
you would
made
never-
one for. I made a little bandana for Logan's parents' dog Archie. So he and I got matching tie dye.
Very
Oh,
nice. Very
Aw.
nice. So that's cool. And you had never tried to tie dye before.
I don't think so. Maybe when I was younger. I don't really remember. So it was fun. Wasn't
Oh.
too messy.
By the way, Annette wants to know, Ashley, did you find out about the bugs that were on your windowsill last night? There were like 1,000 of these bugs or insects on a
What?
windowsill. What were they?
It's on my Snapchat story. I don't know. I had when I put that on my Snapchat story, everybody thinks they're a bug expert. I got so many messages about those are termites, those are flying ants, Ant-Man is in your house, all kinds of stuff. So I don't know what they are. I worked out and I came back and all the bugs were gone. So I don't know if they flew away or went into my wall, but I did notify my landlord.
Hold on a second. You know what I'm going to do is
Pull up the vid.
I'm going to pull it up.
It's gross. I
and,
noticed it because there was a bird sitting on my windowsill outside, like eating something. And I never really get visited by birds. So
Did
I'm
you
like,
say on the
what's
gram or
that guy doing?
Snapchat?
It's on Snapchat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotta get my phone.
Mhm.
There, I just
It was
took
like-
I took a screenshot of it, and in case maybe there's a pest control person working right now, and I'm going to show it. Let me go solo here and show you what these things are.
Infestation. Other way.
oh, I can't see it real good.
Wait a minute, let me let it
Oh,
focus.
there you go.
And let me,
Ew.
they're very slender and they have wings. I don't know.
Oh,
they're-
yeah, those look
It
like
looks like an
termites.
ant with
I think they
eggs.
are
too.
termites.
I think they are too.
I think
Yeah.
they're
Do I
definitely
have to
termites. If anybody wants to comment, they can on there.
Do I burn the sheesh head down?
No, no, they're just there to eat the wood. So
I wasn't that. I don't
somebody
know.
was-
I
yeah.
don't.
Well, hopefully in a second somebody will comment with an answer. Hopefully it's does
Yeah,
something or two. But they do look like termites to me, and but sometimes they have wings. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Somebody wants to know how the tides were this morning, Captain Stat.
That's right.
With
Well,
his captain's hat on.
it's high tide. We were tie-dyeing. Now we're tied. I don't know. Hey, Ashley, your one tie-dye shirt that's like orange. It
Yeah.
looks like, dude, it looks like you were eating a hot dog at a baseball game and the ball hits you.
Yeah, or I got like
Hold
shot
that
or
one up.
something.
It's like orange. See, does it look like you dropped a hot dog? On
With a lot of ketchup on it.
Yeah, and a little mustard. I see some
Yeah.
yellow in there as well.
It's
It's so
perfect
cool.
for me.
Yeah, you never know how it's going to turn out. We love
No.
tie-dyeing.
I tried a different pattern or different like technique, and then I was like, okay, that didn't work.
By the way, that's an interesting question to me right now. Probably not to anybody else. We'll start with Stat. Stat, when you have a hot dog, what do you eat on it?
Ketchup, mustard.
Do you put both on there?
Yeah, I put both
Because
on there.
that's what I like to do. I like that. What about you, Chelsea?
Just mustard.
Just mustard, Ashley?
Mustard.
See,
I do ketchup, mustard. If I'm in Nashville on the streets, they'll put relish on it. I'll eat that.
Okay, you like to that, but my go-to. Sometimes I'm just ketchup. I just was curious as to what some people do.
don't
I
they
don't-
like in Chicago? They don't put ketchup on dogs, and there's
Some,
some weird thing
yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
I don't
Depends
eat ketchup on a lot of things. I prefer to dip mustards or anything potato like tater tots or stuff or that stuff in mustard. So kind of like that. Rhonda says hello all day making drugs for everyone at a pharmaceutical company. Well, thank you, Rhonda, for in there getting the job done.
Yeah.
Kara says they look like termites, but she's not a professional. Brandon says he just likes ketchup. So good to hear that, Brandon.
Mustard.
If you got any other questions, you can ask us. We're going to have to abbreviate. By the way, tomorrow we're going to have a very special guest here with us on Show and Tell. None of us will have anything to show and tell. We'll just all collectively show you something that
Yeah.
you've probably been missing, and you're going to have a fun time with that.
It's going to be huge.
Nona says mustard on cheese mets.
Oh, that's good. Yeah,
That's good stuff
How
right
about-
there.
yeah.
Now, when I'm having a met or something like that, and a sausage one, I don't do ketchup on there. I just do straight mustard on those.
And sauerkraut.
But is a
Yeah.
hot dog a sandwich?
Mikey wants to know if you were a hot dog and you were starving, would you eat yourself?
Okay.
Stephanie wants to know where
100%.
Stats mask at.
There
So
it is.
you
There
can
we
pull it
go.
back up really quick there. Woo! There we go. Looks like we're about to go rob something,
Yeah, let's
A
go
hot dog
commit a
stand.
crime.
which is strange. I haven't, you think about a lot of times you might walk into a store with something that large over your face, and they probably would tell you to turn around and get out of there or take it off.
Yes.
And
You
now
know,
they
'cause
want you to have it on when you come in.
They want you to have it on.
You
I
know,
saw
it was,
where Kroger's going to start making all their employees wear masks now. So
it was a weird thing. I had to go to the pet store yesterday, and in the parking lot was a Villa Hills police officer. And I'm like, okay, this is going to be awkward. So I put the mask on, and we walked into the store together like cops and robbers. It just looked weird. I felt so out of place.
yeah.
It was all
I
right.
know Heather says she doesn't eat hot dogs. Ashley's dad says mustard and onions on a brat. Nice
Ooh.
dinner for Mitch this morning.
I
See,
love
now
broth.
I'm thinking about like a sporting event. So like you go to the Reds game, you always want to get a big red smoky or a big bratwurst or a metwurst or something like that. And boohoo on that. I'm sorry that we're not going to be able to do that for a while, but
Yeah.
we'll see. But we do have the NFL draft tonight, so I'm wearing my Houday hat as the Bengals are now officially on the clock. Let's do the math here. So it's 9, 10. 12 hours roughly away, or 11 hours away roughly from the Bengals making the first selection in the draft. Fingers crossed that they don't do some 11th hour
Craziness.
shadiness or
Ooh.
something. There.
Craziness.
Marna
Um,
just said she fixes hot dogs in the air fryer.
Well, that's nice.
I haven't
Ah.
done that yet. I wonder if they just like bounce around in there.
I don't know. That might taste
You know
pretty
that,
good.
I go out for the draft every year. The draft beer.
Uh-huh. Okay. You went a long way to make that joke, by the way.
Thank you. I can't go out for my draft beer. I don't know what to do. Gonna have to drink it out of a can, I guess.
Annette says she loves that we do this every day. Well, it's our pleasure, Annette. We just love being able to connect with you one way or another. We will have to bounce off here in a couple of minutes because one of our favorites, we're going to record an interview with him for tomorrow that's doing some really special things. Tucker Barnhart from the Cincinnati Reds is going to be calling us here in a few minutes, and we got to find out what's going on with Tucker and some of the cool things he's been doing since all this social distancing and not shelter in place or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. There's so many different words for
I
it
know.
that I can't understand.
Okay.
Quarantine. Yeah.
Yeah, we're at home. Brandon says he's got his Bengal shirts on. Greer's brats are awesome, says Nona. Yeah, they are. They're good brat. Daniel says Skyline. I don't know why, but we're always up for that.
Put
Yes.
that on a hot
All right,
dog.
wait.
Hot dog?
Anna says Westside Brewery is selling growlers.
Yeah, there's quite a few breweries. If you
What-
take a
what-
growler,
What is a growler?
it's a big
A
glass
growler is a
jug.
jug that you can get refilled
A
and
beer.
take it with you. Yes.
Mhm.
I tried a mango milkshake actually from some brewery a couple weekends ago. It was really good. IPA.
That's
Huh.
nice.
Delish.
Stella says draft Burrow thoughts. I miss
Oh,
baseball
of
and the
course.
Reds. Well, I think it's definitely a done deal. I mean, I just can't imagine anything happening right now that would derail the Bengals drafting Joe Burrow. I think
Yeah.
by this time tomorrow, he'll be in a Cincinnati Bengals hat and jersey, and I just wonder what number he's going to be. He'll have a number 1 jersey tonight. They usually do that for the first overall pick and all that stuff, but I imagine he'll be assigned a number soon, and we'll see what it is.
Yep.
Stadium brats are good, says Katie. All right, we'll check
Have
that
to
out.
try
Stephanie
those
says,
out.
tell Tucker I said, hey, we definitely do that for you, Stephanie. So we're going to have to bounce here in a minute because Tucker's going to call, so we can take a couple more
Yeah.
questions here on a Big Dave Show and Tell. Let's see what we got besides brat talk. I got us off on with the
I know.
hot dog talk.
Hot dog broad talk.
Chelsea, what is
Okay.
your what do you prefer, hot dog, brat, or a Met?
I brought.
And why is that?
I don't know. I've always preferred those. I like
Bratwurst
the
or
beer
the
brats.
the ones that are kind of, for lack of a better word, gray almost.
Yes.
White?
When I first
Yeah,
moved
those are
here, about was it now 22 years
50
ago,
years
coming up in
ago.
August. Yes, I said moved here.
Yeah.
I in Tennessee, brats and Mets weren't really that big of a deal. And
Yeah.
when I first, it took me a while to be able to tell the difference between a brat and a Metwurst. So that's why I say, the bratwurst is the gray one, and the Metwurst is just the other red sausage looking one.
Yeah.
Nana, yes, we're going crazy. Do you hear what we're talking about right now?
We're talking about brats and Mets. Yeah,
She said, "You guys going crazy? Staying in yet?"
for
Yeah.
sure.
Very much so.
Mary
I can't
Perry
stop
says,
moving.
Tim Philpott from Graders would like to know, how can we eat graders through those masks? Tim, I don't know. I think we could do something
Like this.
Underneath.
"Yeah." I saw somebody who had a zipper on the front of their mask, and they could unzip it, and they could, yeah.
There you go. So
That's
everybody get your mask back on as we get ready to sign off here. And we want to thank DigiStich in Waynesville, Ohio. They make these for their first. Let me take this off so you can hear me a little better. Make these for our first frontline responders. It's a DigiStich, DigiStich or TCHEMB.com, and you can order one. They make them for free right now. They're really stepping up to help the community out, and you can get some of these. But look like that, awesome. And hey, what you can do also is on about 2 or 3 posts down from this one on our B105 Facebook page is a picture, a montage of all of us in our masks. We would love for you to take a picture on there today, a selfie, and pop it up on there so we can show off how awesome everybody looks in theirs. And it doesn't have to be, it can be a regular N95 mask or whatever. If you're a frontline worker, just do it. So
Whatever you got.
Jeff, thank you guys for brightening everybody's day every day. You got it, Jeff. We're happy to do it, but we better get off of here now. Stay healthy, stay safe, and thanks. Oh, what's Ashley doing? Okay.
See you later.
And remember,
Bye.
Carol Baskin caused the virus, according to Joe Exotic. Have a great day.
Awesome.
Don't forget tomorrow, very special guest here on our Big Dave Show and Tell. You're not going to want to miss it. Have a great Thursday.